We are.
Hmm. Oh, we're starting now. Now we are live.
We're alive. I know we're alive.
We're
Are we
we're
live?
currently alive. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. There's a bit of a delay there. You see that?
No, I can't tell where you're looking, I guess.
Well, there's a delay on that one over there
Oh, there is. How come?
because that one's actually streaming live.
Oh, so if I make a mistake, you can stop it and get it corrected.
No, no.
Nice try,
No,
though.
it goes straight into the internet, and it just takes us a long time to see what your mistake is.
Okay.
Yes, but I don't see what kind of mistake you could make when you're just
Oh,
live.
you just never know what I would say.
If you just drop too many F-bombs or
Yeah.
something, I'll just have to cut you off at
What?
some point.
Mm-hmm.
I know how you are.
Okay.
I'm just joking.
I know you are.
So hey everybody, this is my best friend Mary, and my name is Cletus, and we're here on this lovely. What is it?
Cletus.
Um,
How about Bruno?
My name is Bruno. That's right, and we're here on this lovely September 4th, Wednesday evening. It's currently 8:30 p.m.
Yeah,
by my count. Let's take a look at your watch.
it is. It would be 8:30.
It's 8:30. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It's 8:30 currently. My clock on the computer there says the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, excuse me. We're excited to be here because we did this last night and it was just kind of fun. We just kind of got to kind of hang out and talk to each other and stuff.
We had a good time.
It was fun,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. And we saw that a whole bunch of people actually saw that, and man, we got a bunch of new subscribers. We got 8 subscribers, like since we did that. So hoping that all 8 of you peoples will see this, and yeah, it's just kind of fun to do. We just like to hang out and talk about stuff all the time. So now we have microphones right in front of our faces.
8 subscribers was a nice surprise.
It was, yeah. That was interesting. Yeah. But a couple things that we realized from last night. Doug Funny's dog's name is Pork Chop.
I'm going to tell you what I told you earlier.
What's that?
I was so glad you remembered because I stayed up all night.
I know, we couldn't remember Doug Funny's dog's name,
Yeah.
and Mary was really bothered by that. But
I'm surprised you didn't call Patty mayonnaise.
Pork Chop. Pork Chop Funny, I guess would be his full name.
Pork Chop Funny.
Yeah. And what else did we discover?
Oh, Mighty Mouse. No. It wasn't Mighty Mouse. It was the movie about Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon.
Right. The Departed. We were talking about Italian,
right?
Because we got onto the Sopranos and then Italian mafia and stuff like that. But we were talking about The Departed. And what did you discover today?
Discovered that Martin Sheen actually played a captain. Jack Nicholson played
like the mob boss.
A
right?
mob boss.
Yeah.
Right. And Mark Wahlberg was in it. He was the captain's right-hand man.
He was the captain's right-hand man?
Yeah. So we were pretty on cue, actually.
Well,
and then I listened.
We said Matt Damon, because I remember saying Matt Damon at some point.
But Matt Damon was in it also.
Oh, he is?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So they were all in it.
Yeah.
Dang, that's a lot of big names. Holy cannoli. Right? It's a lot of big names.
It was a lot of big names. It was a good movie. I had told you at first I hadn't seen it, but it was because I didn't remember the name of it. So the other things we were talking about last night.
Did we discover anything new?
I don't think we discovered anything else new.
No?
No.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Okay, well, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. No, I'm trying to, we're super new at this, so like right now I'm looking at this and like trying to see if like, is anyone actually watching this? Oh, well there's one person watching this.
Is there,
I don't know who it is, but hello.
I don't either, but that's cool.
But hi. Thanks for watching the show. I don't know how to see who you are or to see if you leave a note or anything. I don't know how this works. We're super new to this. So, anyways,
We're doing okay.
Thanks
We're
for
getting
watching.
by. Yeah.
Cha. You're very cool. We appreciate you. So, thanks for that. Anyways, so tonight we had some topics that we thought we'd just kind of go over. Very important, super important topics for the current situation, the political climate, and all that today.
I don't think that was on the
No.
list.
Oh, that's right. No, that was the other show. Actually,
We're
this
not
one,
doing political. We're not doing religion.
No.
We're just chatting about a little bit of everything.
Yeah, actually, that was the wrong show. This one, actually, we're talking about Edward Norton, cauliflower accents, and stealing lunches. So that's kind of what the whole topic of tonight is. Oh, and we were going to take one idea from someone who just decided to go ahead and throw an idea out there for something to talk about. And what was it? The deep state, something like that, or
The deep sake.
deep sake.
What is a deep sake?
I'll have to look it up, but he was basically saying that it was. Well, we'll get to that later. Right?
Okay.
That's the fifth topic. So.
Okay.
Excuse me. So, first and foremost, the most important topic immediately is Edward Norton. And I picked that one because I know that we both like Edward Norton quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of Edward Norton. You're a big fan of Edward Norton.
Very big fan of Edward Norton.
Yeah. So I was, I guess, just wondering what would be like your favorite Edward Norton performance, or what would you like to see him play in the future?
Primal Fear.
You'd like to see him play Primal Fear?
No, he already did.
Oh yeah.
He already did. He did a very good job.
He was really young, wasn't he? He was
very young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I recall that. I thought about Primal Fear today, actually, as I was kind of thinking about this, and I thought that the whole plot is like do you remember what his name was in Primal Fear?
No.
I don't remember what it was either, but I felt like he was like a young Catholic Kaiser Sose.
You felt that way?
Do you know who Kaiser Sose is?
No.
So it's from this movie called The Usual Suspects, and he was Kevin Spacey's character.
Oh, okay.
Where he like had a limp and everything. He just like pretended to be like very, kind of out of it and unable to pull off this really big crime, but it was ultimately him. So it's kind of the same thing. Like, he just kind of played dumb the whole time, or played incapable.
But it wasn't until the very, very end that you knew.
Yeah, exactly. Like with the Usual Suspects was, like actually you don't realize until the very end, because he's walking with a cane the entire time, and he's like the only one that gets let go from jail. And he starts walking out, and like all you see, I think, is his legs. And then he just kind of like drops his cane and just starts walking normally, right? And it's like, oh, snap.
Yeah.
Kaiser Sose just damned everyone else, but he's free.
What was the movie that Edward Norton was in that he played? He and his best friend met up later on, and he was a priest.
Edward Norton?
Yeah.
He was a priest?
He played a priest.
I don't recall Edward Norton.
I'm going to have to look it up. It was a good movie.
I don't remember Edward Norton.
And they had a friend, a female friend. They all ended up meeting up a few years later.
Are priests even allowed to have female friends? Is that a...
Of course.
I'm just joking. I'm totally
My
just
lordy.
joking. All right, I'm just joking. No, I don't remember that. But did you ever see Death to Smoochy?
No.
So last night we were talking about Robin Williams.
Mm-hmm.
And I love Robin Williams. You love Robin Williams. But one of the coolest movies that he did was actually with Edward Norton. And the movie was called Death to Smoochy. And it was about like, if you can imagine like Barney in PBS,
Mm-hmm. Purple Barney?
Yeah, like Purple Barney or like any like Captain Kangaroo, for example.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so the whole movie was based upon the same kind of premise that like it was kind of these washed up sort of dudes who had these shows. Robin Williams played this washed up sort of dude that was kind of like Captain Kangaroo, but his name was Ranger Randy. And he was like the main highlight of the whole PBS kids schedule. And then he kind of got pushed out by this new young guy who was Edward Norton, who was smoochy. And he was just like adorable. Like he was just like the sweetest thing in the world, the most innocent person in the entire world. And it's just kind of like an evil versus good sort of battle the entire time. And it doesn't really end up.
I bet it was good.
Yeah, it was kind of a filthy movie, honestly. It's just it doesn't really go as you would think that like a movie about like kids. Kids primetime PBS public TV characters would go.
Done tastefully.
It was done tastefully. It wasn't bad. It was just more of an adult movie, I guess. It was just kind of an interesting topic. I think that's why it didn't really get a whole lot of traction. Maybe it's because it was just kind of an interesting topic. There was just it was about the whole like kids. It was like about Barney, Barney and Captain Kangaroo, stuff
Mr.
like that.
Green
Yeah,
Jeans.
yeah. So the whole
and
scenario.
Tom Terrific. Do you remember Tom Terrific?
Do I?
And his dog, Manfred.
No.
From Captain Kangaroo?
No, I never actually saw Captain Kangaroo.
Oh, that's right.
Wait, when was... Okay, so I feel like kids my age probably did see Captain Kangaroo because I've heard about Captain Kangaroo from my friends. But, like, I didn't get here till I was, like, 7 or so. So I might have skipped over that Captain Kangaroo chapter.
We'll have to go over it.
We'll have to watch.
I thought since you saw Mighty Mouse that you might have seen Captain Kangaroo.
No, I haven't. I feel really bad about that. I'm
sorry. Do you even know what he looks like?
Sorry, Captain. I assume that he has like 2 giant feet and this big pouch where he carries all of his stuffed animals, and 2 small little arms like a T-Rex, but they're furry.
No.
And then like this big thick. No, it's not.
No.
And an eye patch.
No.
Does he have an eye patch?
No.
And one peg leg.
No, but he had this.
Wait, no. Hang on.
The pirate.
He's a kangaroo.
Yeah.
With an eye patch and 1 peg leg. So like that's why he does a show, is because like he tried to run away a long time ago, but he can't because every time he tries to hop, he just goes in a circle. Captain Kangaroo.
Okay.
Captain can't go anywhere.
No, you have the whole wrong picture.
Captain stuck.
But he did really have a funny haircut. He had these bangs that went straight across his eyebrows. And then he has big, thick eyebrows, big, thick mustache.
Does he look like... Have you ever seen SpongeBob SquarePants?
Yes.
Did you ever see the beginning of it when like, oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants.
No.
No, you never saw that?
No.
Because there's a captain at the beginning of that, and he has exactly what you described with the big mustache. No. Did he have an eye patch?
No.
Never mind.
No.
I think this one has an eye patch. That's definitely not Captain Kangaroo then.
Well, and then there was Mr. Moose.
Was he on...
He was on Captain Kangaroo.
Okay.
He was a friend of Mr. Green Jeans.
Well, okay. So I mean, I saw Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and stuff. So I know that there were a bunch of different characters that could have been on in any show really. So since I never saw Captain Kangaroo, I wouldn't really recognize any of the characters.
Probably
there.
not.
But I really don't remember a whole lot of the characters by name on Mr. Rogers. Maybe you guys can refresh us on that.
See, and I didn't watch Mr. Rogers.
Yeah. I remember seeing it like as a kid, just like it was idly on the TV, and I remember just like thinking it was funny every time he changed his clothes.
Yeah.
Because he'd like walk inside and change
that,
his
and
sweater.
when his little sweater, and then singing, "Won't you be my neighbor" stuff, and I just kind of went, I don't think so.
You didn't want to be his neighbor?
I didn't want to be his neighbor.
I mean, if you were like sitting next door to him and like you kind of looked inside his window, you'd be like, this guy's kind of creepy. Like I'm not sure what he's especially if you didn't see the cameras or anything. Like
yeah.
Right, if he was just like that, and he was just like looking at like out into blank space, like there was a camera right there, but there was no camera, and he's just like, "Oh, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate your company. Anyways, I'm
Then he changes his shoes.
Just getting in here from a nice walk outside where I spoke with, and so you're looking from the outside, like, who the hell is he talking to? Like,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure he would have gotten the cops called on him.
I know a lot of people enjoyed his show, but
it was great.
I wasn't one of them.
He really was. He was great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because you're the Antichrist.
Right.
I'm just... okay.
Where'd you just go?
Well. I've never seen...
Backpedal.
Wait, hang on. No.
Okay.
I'm not backpedaling.
Yeah.
I'm saying that I've never seen you and the Antichrist in the same room. So, I mean... I can't disqualify that potentiality, right?
Oh, on to Cauliflower.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm going to change the subject.
Anyways.
You mentioned Cauliflower last night.
I did last night, yeah, kind of in the middle of the discussion. I was like, hey, have you guys tried Cauliflower? And I thought it was a really good tangent. What the hell's going on already?
My dog's chasing flies again.
Yeah, there's a little beetle back there.
Oh.
That's all right.
Okay.
We don't mind beetles.
It'll keep her busy.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, yesterday I asked if you guys like cauliflower. Have you tried cauliflower? Because I really like cauliflower.
That's the only reason why you asked about cauliflower?
Yeah, I had just eaten a ton of cauliflower, and I just wanted to know who of the people who are watching actually like cauliflower. I don't feel like a lot of people like cauliflower,
You do.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I like enough cauliflower for 2 people, so.
Or more.
Or more. I ate a lot of cauliflower.
Right.
I did. But so she made a couple of different types of cauliflower though. So the first, I guess she did you boil them? They're all boiled. But okay, so she made some just they're plain, and so you just put tomato sauce on them, which was fantastic. And then she made another one which was salad. So she put it in a bag and with vinegar and other
herbs
and stuff, and it was
some balsamic vinegar
and so
the red pepper.
So basically I had cauliflower with the side of salad cauliflower. It was a lot of cauliflower.
It really was good cauliflower.
Yeah. But
when you say you had cauliflower with a side of cauliflower, it doesn't sound really good.
I enjoyed it. My farts were absolutely terrible. I'm not joking. A solid 90 hours. I would say 90 hours of just horrible, heinous gas. Just absolutely dreadful. But the food was delicious.
Collect myself after that.
It was good.
Yeah, you just threw that one right in there, didn't you?
Well, I feel like we should invent something.
Last night you were going, hey, we got through that without a cuss word.
I said farts.
Now you're talking about farts.
No, farts aren't cuss words.
I didn't think it was.
If a fart is a cuss word, if a fart was a cuss word, then your anus would have a chance to curse.
Oh, Lord.
And that's not a power that.
Okay, and we're gonna make this so that everybody can watch it and not feel uncomfortable.
Yeah,
right?
Well, everyone has an anus. Everybody poops. Everybody toots.
I would hope
Come on,
so.
grow up, guys. Let's be real with this. All right. All right.
No.
Anyways, I just wanted to touch on the fact that cauliflower is amazing, and that was probably enough time on cauliflower, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we're sticking to schedule, though.
Yeah.
All right. Did you have anything else to add on?
Oh no, I think that pretty much covered it.
I like all those. I like broccoli too. The real
broccolini. That's really good.
That's okay. So Italians always do this, right?
No.
There's already broccoli, which is I think it's already an Italian word.
Broccolini is these small little shoots. They're very tender.
And they're made of broccoli.
Before they grow up to be big broccolis.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like, this is broccoli, but we're Italian, so now it's broccolini.
No,
yeah.
Go to Safeway and look. It's broccolini.
I totally believe it. I'm just saying that's how the Italians did it. They're like, oh, we call it broccoli. No, like the English came in first, and they're like, what is this thing? Like, well, I don't know. It looks. What about the name broccoli? Broccoli, yeah. They probably called it broccoli at first, and they're like, oh, we'll call it broccoli. Like, oh, it's delicious. You can boil it. Broccoli's good. And then an Italian shows up and is like, yeah, broccoli, it's good. I like it. I like the broccoli.
I think
and then like 2 generations later, another Italian shows up, and he's like, oh, broccolini.
No.
Am I being sensitive to the Italian culture?
No,
like
not at all.
Right now,
You're just being kind of funny. Broccolini.
Yes.
Is actually named that at the store. It is it's the baby version.
It's like baby corn, but for broccoli. Oh! Well, like...
Okay. Hey! The light came on.
wait. Like, okay, no, but I think it's a different kind of broccoli. Like, I've seen, like, really pretty broccoli, like, where it's, like, a really tight little bunch, but it looks like little...
Flowerets.
Yeah, flowerets.
Yeah,
is that the same
broccolini.
thing? Is that broccolini?
Right. See, so you had the wrong idea.
No, I didn't, because ultimately they're both, like, Italian words, right? Like, broccoli is an Italian word, and then, like...
You want it to be.
I do.
Is it really one?
I don't know.
Well, now we're just going to have to look it up and get back with you guys.
Broccoli, broccoli. Broccoli, you know, it seems Italian, and then someone comes up on top of it, and they're like, broccoli... All right, I feel like we spent enough time on...
I think we got into accent there.
I guess we did a little bit, yeah. So that was the next topic, is accents.
Yeah.
And I don't know, can you do any accents?
No, not really.
You can do an Italian accent, right? You're Italian.
What do you want me to do?
What do I want you to do?
What would you like me to say? No, I really don't know Italian accents.
What is something that an Italian person would say?
You don't want to know.
No? Is that... Go.
I learned,
Yeah, is that what it is?
Well, I kind of learned the not so nice things.
That's what you learned in Italian? Well, I'm not asking you to speak Italian. I'm just saying, like, what would a generically Italian not that any Italian person is generic, but, like, just, the generic Italian accent, like...
That scared me.
That did scare you. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Holy cannoli. Wow.
I sucked air in so hard I thought I was going to swallow that microphone there.
Mary.
Jeez.
Wow.
That did. What did you do?
I caused a commotion. That's what I did.
A commotion.
I caused a commotion. I'm so sorry for the commotion. So,
what accents do you know?
I feel like a lot of accents, like not very well, but I could do a ton of accents, like Italiano, like I could if I need to. No, that's not a good. I'm on the spot now.
Okay, I'm on the spot.
I am suddenly. I'm like trying to do an accent.
Oh, he's on the spot.
Yeah, now I don't feel very comfortable about this.
I didn't think you were going to when you brought it up.
my favorite accent is like the JFK, like the New Jersey accent, like the Mayor Quimby from.
You want to be from Boston?
Family Guy.
Boston.
No, not the khaki.
Like
not that guy, but the
Park Pass.
No, the New Jersey. Yeah, right, the New Jersey, where you're coming from coming up from the bottom. From New Jersey, you come up from the bottom under the bridge, and you
Frankie Valley.
You build yourself all the way up, right? Right.
Wait, no, the right is not. You're getting into a different accent there.
The right.
Right. That's
that's
like
Australian.
Irish or Australian.
That's Australian. Yeah. Right.
Right.
Yeah. Crikey. Yeah. So, no. Right now. No, I got in sudden. No, not damn it. I'm going into British. Crikey. I'm Australian. Now I'm Australian.
You're having a tough time.
I'm Australian. No, I'm Australian.
Oh, do Arnold and get it over with.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's a little easier.
Yeah.
But you could do the Liverpool, like, hey, hello, we're the Beatles, and we're from Liverpool. Mm. Indeed, that's right, Ringo. We're all from Liverpool. That's correct. Yep.
Okay.
Anyway, that's probably enough on accents.
That's probably enough on accents.
Yeah.
I see you didn't.
Well, you didn't do any
care
accents.
For that. I don't do accents.
What do you mean you don't do accents? I've heard you do accents.
I have.
You yes.
What?
You like accents of the guttural variety.
Guttural.
Yeah, the vocal and verbal and guttural variety of accents.
I don't do accents.
You don't. What about the Hindu woman that you imitated the other day? Do you recall that?
The Hindu woman.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
No, you don't remember that? No.
Are you sure you weren't talking about the manicurist?
No. Was she Hindu?
No, she was the lady that said, "You got boyfriend?"
See, there you go. You got it. Yeah. You got a boyfriend? No, I was completely coming up with the whole Hindu thing.
I don't know what. No.
And I was just making that up, but I'm glad that you came up with the
Why do you do that?
And then
I think, God, did we talk about this?
No,
we didn't.
I just wanted to see if you could come up with an accent, but you did the whole.
You're making me panic.
The nail lady.
Don't I look panicked? All right, what's the fourth topic?
The fourth topic is stealing lunches. Mary came up with this topic. She wanted to talk about stealing lunches. So what's going on with the
I just wanted to know
thieves?
If anybody else saw what was on Facebook today. Where the man or woman, I don't know which it was tired of having their lunch stolen at work. So he decided to make his friend that was stealing his lunch a fish sandwich out of fish cat food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so like a tuna fish sandwich, but like with
the fish from cat.
Was it
food.
Friskies? Is that what?
Well, I'm sure
the
it
brand
probably was
Friskies?
a little can of fish flavored cat food.
Mm-hmm.
Now, would that make you think twice about stealing somebody's lunch?
Did you see a video? Like, did you see the guy eat it or anything, or what?
No, they were making it.
You didn't see him eat it?
No.
Like, I bet that there would be a lot of people who wouldn't even like they would like. I'm like, That's a bit more gamey than usual, and kind of keep eating.
Have you ever smelled a can of cat food?
No.
I would think that right there would tell you that the sandwich is probably not edible.
I don't know. I mean, if you're already stealing food, like, who are you to complain, right? Like, you're gonna take food out of the fridge and then like take a bite out of it and be like, this is not suitable for my consumption. Like, someone's already stealing. See, I want to see the video. I want to see if the person who was stealing the sandwich like actually finished the sandwich.
Well, I'd have to look.
Because you have to be like ashamed at some point. Like,
I was just surprised that they would put that on.
I stole this from someone else, and if I don't eat it, no one gets it. I can't just throw this in the garbage. Plus, then I'll be caught with this in the garbage, which is incriminating.
But could you imagine going to work? You put your lunch in. Lunchtime rolls around. You're hungry. You go in there, and your lunch is gone.
I would like to make a sandwich just like full of tiny little balloons.
Tiny little balloons?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
What would the balloons do?
It'd pop. Maybe Pop Rocks.
Pop Rocks.
Yeah. Like have like a ham and cheese sandwich or something like that with lettuce. There's like all the fixings, but in the middle of it have like a pocket just like filled with Pop Rocks. So that when someone takes a bite of it, it's like...
I think you have a mean streak in you.
That's not mean. It might be good. I mean...
I don't think it would be good.
You don't think so?
No.
Have you ever tried Pop Rocks in a sandwich? Well,
I know you haven't.
I haven't, but I can't be the judge of that. It might be delicious. We don't know that.
What's your favorite kind of sandwich?
Well, I mean, Pop Rock something right now.
Well, no, I'm just asking.
Okay, peanut butter and Pop Rocks. Anyways.
We had this thing about peanut butter last night. Peanut butter cookies.
Yeah. Butter cookies.
Butter cookies.
Favorite kind of butter cookies? Peanut butter cookies.
Peanut butter cookies.
Okay, so I wanted to check right here real quick to see just our fifth topic. We're running out of time. We're running a little long, actually, but from our guest, our wonderful friend, Michael Madrigal. Miguel.
Miguel.
No.
Miguel.
But
hello.
it's Michael.
Hi, Michael.
In Spanish, it's pronounced. I mean, it's spelled weird in English. It's like Michael. I don't mean to make fun of your name. I'm not trying to make fun of it. I'm just saying that's.
Well, stop it then.
Oh, I'm not picking. I'm not picking on you, Michael. Michael,
I'm glad you joined us.
But Michael Madrigal. He's badass. He's a really good bassist. He plays for I'm not sure who he's playing for right now, but he's played for Volcanoes on the Sun, and yeah, I like him. He's a cool dude. Yep. But anyways, he said that what we should talk about for our fifth topic is deep fakes. That's deep
fakes.
DEEP fakes FAKES. And I didn't know what it meant, and then he says. It's new technology that's been causing a problem with police evidence because you can literally plaster anyone's face on a video to accurately depict a crime of your choice. So that's actually really, I've never heard of that, deep fakes. I've never heard of that in my life, but that is terrifying, isn't it?
That would be really horrible. But I would think that if this film ended up in a police department, that they're going to look into whether or not that was tampered with.
But what if it's the police department that's actually tampering with it?
I'm not going there.
Yeah, but
I'm not, because I've worked
I feel
with
like to, I guess, consider is that, what movie was that with Arnold Schwarzenegger? With The Running Man? Was it The Running Man where they superimposed the faces on top of the people? I feel like this has already been like tackled like in movies before.
Really?
Yeah, when they try to incriminate someone, and so like they have already, taken the body of someone walking wherever, going into their home, and like to superimpose a face, or maybe not.
I would like to this is kind of a surprise. I hadn't heard of it before. I didn't even know what he was talking about. Yeah. I'm sorry, Michael. But I would love to, right after I knock him off his chair, I would love to investigate that a little bit, and then we can maybe talk about it at another time.
So, I mean, I guess the questions aren't like...
because it's got my curiosity.
Yeah, mine too. I mean, I guess the big questions that I would have for you, Michael, is like who is actually using this? Like who, if it's a new type of technology where you can just like scrub someone's face off of their body and put it onto, put another one's face onto it, just, in live... Because, I mean, you could do the same thing with...
They do that on magazines now.
Sure, exactly. Like
sure.
That's kind of what he said, is that like it's kind of like Photoshop, but like an actual video sort of settings, but...
But are they doing it to incriminate someone for a crime they didn't commit?
And who's doing it?
That's what I want to know.
I want to know that as well.
Okay,
like,
so
who is utilizing this technology, and for what would they be utilizing it? But yes, anyways, Michael, anyone who knows more about this should just fill us in the comments here, or reach us on Facebook, either myself or Mary. But yeah.
Yeah, I would love to know.
This is called deep fakes.
Deep fakes.
Yeah.
I will read up on it because it's piqued my interest.
Yeah.
And thanks for asking.
Yeah. Thank you guys so
and
much.
Don't be bashful to ask for something else.
Yeah.
We're willing to talk about almost anything.
Yeah, we'll just bounce around things, even though we know nothing about them. We'll just bounce them around like a ping pong ball stuck in a small chamber, being shaken around by a toddler. Ping pong ball in a... Man, I ruined that one.
Do we have any more quail stories? Just checking.
Like, no.
Okay.
No, have you ever eaten quail? Since you brought it up.
No, I have not.
Quail is delicious.
They're too cute to eat.
I know. I'm sorry for all the vegetarian, vegan people out there, but
I'm not vegetarian.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking about you. but for anyone else out there who is, I apologize. But like, when it comes to bird, if you've eaten bird, and if you enjoy, especially if you don't enjoy bird, then you won't enjoy it. But quail is delicious. Really? It's like the most juiciest, most flavorful bird I've ever eaten in my life.
Really?
And that's all I gotta say about that.
We might have to try it.
Yeah, there were some outside. I'll go shoot them. I know.
Can we leave the Loyacano quail alone?
No, those weren't quail.
Okay.
Those were muskrat. Yeah, I get them mixed up.
Yeah.
Those are muskrat. Can't.
Muskrats and birds, you get them mixed up.
Aren't those the type of bird? Muskrat?
Muskrats?
Isn't that the ones with the...
wings? With what? With what? I'm sorry you were going like this.
Yeah, no, that's...
Wings, you know? What?
So, anyways, that's probably good for tonight. We already got...
I'll be quiet now.
We got... I was just joking. I don't think muskrats are birds. I just wanted,
I didn't think so.
Get a little rise out.
Well, you kind of scared me
so
there for a second.
Laugh.
I thought maybe he finally went off the deep end.
Yeah, I do sometimes. I've done that.
Well, it's been fun.
It has been.
I always enjoyed this.
But yeah, it's been a long one. I was actually trying to shoot for like a half an hour or so.
How'd we do?
Like 37.
Are you guys bored? Probably.
He was probably bored.
But
so.
Oh well.
Yeah, that's your fault for watching.
Come back later.
Seriously, can't blame anyone else.
I'm saying it first again.
Are you saying what?
Good night, everybody.
I feel like Richie Valens right now. Who had this? Oh, it was Elvis Presley, wasn't it?
Elvis Presley had the curl that hung down on his forehead.
Yeah. I bet if I stuck my head too close to the creek, a fish would just jump out and try to eat that. Look at that. Oh, no, wrong one.
Your scenarios are just...
No, it looks like a worm. Like when I wiggle it, it looks like a worm. Like if I put that next to the stream, it'd be a fish.
It's looking to me like you have a tick of some kind.
No, not a tick.
Well, you're going like this.
A worm, not a tick. Wrong insect, Mary.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Sweet dreams.
If you're lucky. Love you.
Love you too.